What's up, man? How you doing? Charles, I'm back home in the United States of America. I just got here 2 days ago after spending an awesome time in Amsterdam. I jumped on a plane. What time was it? Like 8 o'clock in the morning. Flew to Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan takes like an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. And then from Detroit's a really rough place if you know anything about it. I didn't get a chance to get out and see it or anything, but it's a rough place. But then I immediately had to run to a plane and get a plane to here in St. Louis, Missouri. So I'm here in St. Louis. It's only like an hour and a half from my hometown. So today I'm going back home. Today is the Friday. It's a holiday weekend here, Memorial Day weekend. And man, you know what happened. Always have some situations. The night before I left, I don't plan things very well, you know. The night before I left, I went to this Chinese store, mistake number one in Zimlin, and bought this piece of shit suitcase. Okay, I should have known when it says Sing Mao on it all over the side of it. How embarrassing is that? Walk around with a Sing Mao on your suitcase. Got it for 4,000 dinar, 40 bucks, 40 euros roughly. That morning that night when I got home, I put my stuff in it, and then this thing immediately broke off because it was so flimsy. So I had like a ton of stuff in here, like 24 kilograms in here. 23 is all you can have, but I had like almost 23 and a half. And this thing broke off, so I had to pull it with this, which is tough on your back. Then, we get to Detroit, and this wheel, it's got the stupidest wheelbase on it. It had 3 wheels over here, 2 of them fell off. So I get to St. Louis, barely getting here with this thing intact. So yesterday I had to go out and buy some more a suitcase at Walmart. I got a more expensive one, like an $80 one, but it's really hard. It's got good wheels. Always, before you buy something, look at the handle and look at the wheels on a suitcase. I travel a bunch, but I'm just cheap. I never want to spend $400 or $500 on luggage like some people do. My parents have really nice luggage, and they don't travel very much. But I travel a bunch and I have cheap because I hate the thought of spending $300 or $400 on something, you know. But anyway, got through border customs security. I get up there with my card. I brought 4 bottles of domaća rakia, jabuka, a young shliva, an old shliva, and what's the other one I had in there? Kaisia. Oh, beautiful kaisia stuff. I got that, a jar of domaća ajvar, some luti sauce stuff. I don't know what it is. Kind of like lutenica. And then some stuffed peppers, all domaća stuff, you know. You're not supposed to bring that into the USA. I get up to Customs and Border Security in Detroit, and we have to pick up our luggage, and he looks at me, real nice guy, and he said, "Where have you been?" I said, "Serbia." He said, He said, "You've been there for a while?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I live there." I said, "I work there." And he said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Do you have anything to declare?" And I said, "Well, I do have some alcohol." He said, "How much do you have?" And I said, "Well, I got only 4 liters." And he said, "Okay, that's enough. Or that's okay, go ahead." You know, real nice. So he didn't look at what alcohol it was, so I got through here, man. So I was thrilled about that. And anyway, I'm back here in St. Louis, getting ready to go back to Illinois to see my family. And then on June 14th, I'm going to the little island of Nantucket, man. So we're here in the USA. I'm going to show you a few things, like in Walmart. You know, you've probably heard of Walmart. You know, Walmart's like the biggest employer in the USA, and it's also the biggest shopping center in the USA. Unfortunately, they pay slave wages, and most people in there are on welfare also because they don't make enough money to survive. It's sad, and I'm the biggest critic of Walmart, but the first place I usually go when I come back to the USA is Walmart because it has everything you need. I'm going to show you some of the stuff in Walmart, so take a peek, and I'll speak to you soon from Illinois. Do Virginia. First thing I do when I come back to the USA, look at this cheesy Mexican place. Chips, huge margarita. God, you can't beat Mexican food, honestly. Jesus Christ, look at this, dude. Look how big this thing is. Wow. I thought it was going to be small, so I got 2 tamales. And this, oh my God. With a fishbowl size of a margarita. Dude, this is a chicken chimichanga. God, I love these with that white cheese. See, in America, you can buy bullets. In Walmart. And guns.
All of different beers in the USA that you don't see in Serbia. You can buy 30 packs here, like 16 bucks for this one. This is what I always drank in high school. Pabst Blue Ribbon's like the shittiest beer they have in Nantucket. Now it's a cool thing. Bud Light's probably the #1 selling beer in the USA. 20 bucks for 30 beers. Not too bad of a price. Reels. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my favorite. Some of these you can find in Serbia, and some of them you can't. Like Reese's Puffs you can't. To America, where I'm the only person out here walking, as you can see. I'm here in St. Louis, going to a couple different places. I just went to Walmart and bought me some nice luggage. This was like 70 bucks, but it's really hard and it's nice. I just went to a Walmart over there, but you can see this is how American cities are. This is a little outside, of course, the center of St. Louis, but you've got like all these fast food places. I'm getting ready to go to a place called Applebee's and have a couple Long Islands. But you just don't see people walk here in the United States. That's why we're chubby. I hadn't been here for a long, long time, you know, to the U.S. looking around. And there's so many large, chubby, fat people. But everybody's so nice. I mean, in this store even, a lot of people just saying, hello, how are you? Just kind people, but fat people! I said to stop here in Applebee's. A big Long Island iced tea. It's like $8, but it's top shelf, so it's the good stuff. And then I'm getting these tacos here, barbecue brisket tacos, $9.99, because I just love tacos. And this is one of my favorite places to eat. My top shelf Long Island. There's like 5 shots of alcohol in this. It's excellent stuff. Tacos. It's got shrimp in it, meat in it. I don't know what the fuck else is in it. And some french fries. And I already finished my Long Island. Because I'm on vacation, goddammit. Something a lot of Serbians like when they come to the USA, and something you can't find really in Serbia. It's called coleslaw. It's got mayonnaise in there with cabbage and stuff. You guys eat a lot of cabbage, but you don't eat it like that. I don't know why.